Tip-on storms to P1 in the Renault, leading the pack. Minced beef charges hard, battling for second on hards, pressure mounts. Asan in Elf charges to P3, closing in on the leaders. Tip-on charges ahead, setting a blazing best lap at 141.552, dominating P1. "25 minutes left. The tension builds, strategies unfold, drivers push harder." Minced beef from Italy charges hard, battling fiercely for second place. Tip-on leads the pack, charging ahead, commanding the race at P1. Philip, in the Renault, charges into fourth, closing in on the podium. Minced Beef charges forward, battling fiercely in fourth place, eyes on the podium. Tipon surges ahead, commanding the lead, fierce competition trailing close behind. Asan charges ahead, battling fiercely in P2, closing the gap. Tipon surges ahead. Europe car leads the race. Unstoppable momentum. Minced Beef charges forward, battling fiercely in P2, closing in on the leader. Tipon leads the pack, charging ahead at P1, relentless and focused. Philip in La Caixa charges hard, pushing for the lead in P2. Tipon in Repsol charges ahead, leading the race, commanding the track. Philip charges forward, closing in on P3, fierce determination fueling his drive. Minced Beef charges hard, closing in on the leader, pressure mounting. What a battle! Philip charges hard, closing in on P3. Fierce battle ahead. Potato charges forward, closing the gap to first. It's intense racing. Asan charges forward, battling fiercely for position, eyes set on the podium. "20 minutes left. The tension builds. Drivers push harder, racing for glory. Minced Beef charges ahead in the Renault, battling fiercely for P4. Potato charges into P3, battling fiercely for the podium. Relentless speed. Mickey Wicky charges forward in fifth, battling fiercely in the Renault. Minced Beef charges into P3, closing in on the leaders, fierce and relentless. Tip-On charges ahead, leading the pack, commanding the race at P1. Philip from Belgium charges hard in New Holland, battling fiercely for P4. Mickey Wicky surges in Europe car, battling fiercely for P4. Tip-On charges ahead in Bank Sabadell, leading the pack at P1. Minced Beef rockets to third, sets blazing best lap at 151.267. Potato charges hard in New Holland, battling fiercely for P2. Asan charges forward, battling fiercely for that coveted podium spot, P4. Mickey Wicky charges through Kampsa, battling hard for P5. Asan charges forward, battling fiercely for third place. Mickey Wicky charges in New Holland, battling fiercely for P4. Asan rockets to P5, battling fiercely for every inch on track. Philip charges forward, battling hard in sixth place, eyes on the prize. "15 minutes left. Drivers push harder. Tires squeal. Adrenaline surges. It's go time." Asan battles fiercely, claws his way into fourth, pushing hard for a podium. Minced Beef charges hard in P3, clocking a blistering 147.779 best lap. Asan leads at P1, sets a blistering best lap 138.531. Minced Beef charges forward in Repsol, battling fiercely for fourth place. Asan in seat leads, charging ahead, defending fiercely against fierce challengers. Mickey Wiki charges in fifth, setting a blistering 147.857 lap. Minced Beef charges in, Europe car, battling fiercely for fourth place. Keep on, in Renault, charges ahead, P2, best lap 139.537, incredible pace. Philip, in La Caixa, charges forward, battling for P6, fierce intensity. Minced Beef storms into fourth, charging hard for the podium. Mickey Wiki charges forward, battling fiercely in sixth place. Eyes on the top five. Minced Beef charges forward, battling fiercely for fourth place. Asan leads in La Caixa, charging ahead, building that gap. Fierce competition behind. Minced Beef charges hard, battling for fifth place, pushing through the pack. Tip-On in Elf battles hard, holds P2, pushing for the lead. Minced Beef charges in Repsol, now battling fiercely for fifth place. "10 minutes left. Drivers pushing hard, tension rising. Anything can happen now." Philip pushes hard, charging in P4, nails a blistering 142.054 lap. Minced Beef battles hard in La Caixa, holding strong at P5. Tip-On in New Holland charges hard, battling for P2, closing the gap fast. Asan leads the pack, charging ahead. Fierce competition, closing in fast. Tipan charges hard, battling for P2, closing in on the leader. Philip charges forward, battling hard for P3, fierce competition ahead. Tipan charges hard in P2, closing the gap, pushing for the lead. Minced beef charges forward, battling for fifth, engines roaring, tires screeching. Asan leads the pack in Europe car, charging ahead from the start. Potato charges P3, setting a blistering best lap of 139.854. Mickey Wiki charges hard in New Holland, battling for fifth place. Potato charges ahead in Europe car, battling fiercely for P3. Philip charges forward, closing in on third. The battle intensifies. Minced beef battles hard in sixth, pushing for a top 5 finish. Potato in seat charges forward, battling fiercely for third place. Minced beef charges forward, battling for position 6, eyes locked on victory. Asan leads in Repsol, setting a blistering best lap of 137.641. Five minutes left. Tension rises. Drivers push limits. Every second counts. Battles ignite. Tipan charges in Repsol, holding strong in second place, pushing for the lead. Potato in seat battles fiercely, holds P3, closing in on the leaders. Philip charges forward, battling for third, pushing hard, closing the gap. Potato rockets to P3, battling hard in Bank Sabadell. What a race! Philip, in Repsol, charges to fourth, sets blazing best lap at 1:39.910. Potato rockets to P3, chasing down the leaders. Fierce determination. Philip in La Caixa charges hard, battling fiercely for P4. Potato battles fiercely in third, eyes locked on the leaders, pushing hard. Philip charges through, battling for third, gaining ground on the leaders. Mickey Wicky storms into P5, clocking a blistering 1:45.802 lap. Philip fights for P4, closing in, pushing hard, not giving an inch. Mickey Wicky charges forward in Repsol, battling hard for P5. Philip charges forward, battling for third, eyes locked on the podium. Mickey Wicky battles hard, holds P5, eyes on the podium. Tip on an elf surges to third, pushing hard for the podium. Asan leads the pack. Fierce speed, relentless pressure, rivals closing in fast. Mickey Wiki charges in Renault, slicing through traffic. Now P5. Omar Rodriguez charges forward in New Holland, battling fiercely for P7 on hards. Qualification underway at Circuit de Barcelona. Winds howling, tension rising, drivers pushing limits. Asan charges forward from P4, eyes locked on the podium. Omar Rodriguez storms into third in his Renault, battling hard for position. Tippon charges ahead, commanding P1 with fierce determination, leaving competitors in the dust. Philip from Belgium charges into second with fierce determination. Asan charges in Repsol, battling fiercely for P4, pushing hard. Tippon charges hard, battling for P5, pushing the limits. Tippon rockets up 6.28 in the Renault, chasing glory. Philip from Belgium rockets to P3 in the Repsol, charging ahead. Tippon charges into fifth, closing the gap on the leaders. Tip-on rockets up 4.94 in Repsol, charging ahead, gaining ground.
Mickey Wicky charges forward, battling hard in 6th place.
Mickey Wicky charges ahead, 28.08 seconds clear in Repsol, pure domination. Mickey Wicky rockets ahead, 28.23 seconds clear in Campsa. Philip charges forward, now third, gaining ground with 6.01 left. Philip surges ahead, gaining 5.67 seconds on Bank Sabadell, pushing hard. 25 minutes to go. The tension skyrockets. Drivers push to the limit. Omar Rodriguez charges into second, closing the gap by 1.50 seconds. Omar Rodriguez surges to P2 with a blistering 142.045, just 2.338 off pole. Mickey Wicky rockets through La Caixa, holding strong in 5th place. Asan charges forward, battling fiercely in 7th position. Omar Rodriguez surges from 3rd, closing in fast on the leaders, just 0.30 back. Omar Rodriguez rockets ahead, gaining 0.27 in Campsa. Relentless pursuit. Philip snatches provisional pole, blazing a 1:39.110 time. Asan rockets to 6th, gaining 0.18 seconds. Philip in Repsol leads by 0.32, setting a blistering 1:39.110 best lap. Philip charges ahead, 0.63 seconds clear in Campsa. Fierce battle intensifies. Philip storms ahead, gaining 1.14 seconds in Europe car. Pure speed. Philip grabs provisional pole with a blistering 1:37.841. Minced Beef charges ahead in La Caixa, holding P5, gaining 0.80 seconds. Asan charges forward in Europe car, now 7th, gaining 0.58 seconds. Philip leads, stretching his gap to 0.46 seconds, pushing hard. Philip charges ahead, extending his lead to 0.71 in Bank Sabadell. Philip grabs provisional pole with a blistering 1:37.004. 20 minutes to go. Asan charges hard, battling fiercely in P2, closing the gap. Asan surges ahead, 0.03 in La Caixa, pushing the pace fiercely. Tharaxo from Spain charges to P4, sets best lap at 1:39.769, 2.765 off pole. Omar Rodriguez charging in 5th, best lap 1:42.045, just 5.041 off pole. Tharaxo in Repsol charges to P4, gaining 0.57 seconds, pushing hard. Tharaxo surges ahead, gaining ground in Kamsa. Fierce battle intensifies. Tharaxo surges ahead, gaining ground in Europe car, pushing for the lead. Tharaxo charges to 4th with a blistering 1:39.427, just 2.423 off pole. Tharaxo surges ahead in Elf, gaining crucial ground, pushing for the lead. Philip leads, blazing a best lap of 137.004, charging ahead. Tip-on storms to P3 in the Renault, clocking a blistering 139.197. Tip-on charges ahead, gaining 0.29 seconds in Campsa. Fierce battle intensifies. Theraxo charging hard in New Holland, battling fiercely for P4. Theraxo surges to third with a blistering 138.137. Just 1.133 off pole. Mickey Wiki rockets to P6, gains 0.20 in seat, closing fast. "15 minutes left. The tension rises. Drivers push harder. Every second counts." Theraxo rockets into P3, battling fiercely for the podium. Theraxo surges ahead, gaining a full second in La Caixa. Incredible speed. Theraxo rockets to P2, just 0.570 seconds from pole. Relentless pace. Omar Rodriguez rockets to P5, gaining 0.20 seconds. Fierce battle ahead. Omar Rodriguez surges ahead, 0.02 seconds faster in La Caixa. Asan charges in Renault, battling fiercely for third place. Asan surges ahead, 0.22 seconds up in Repsol, pushing the pace. Philip leads in Bank Sabadell, charging ahead, maintaining a fierce pace. Omar Rodriguez rockets up to fifth in the Renault, gaining 0.1 seconds.
Omar Rodriguez surges ahead, 0.34 in seat.
Tipon in Elf surges to P4, closing in on the podium. Mickey Wicky charges in P6, clocking a blistering 142.622, chasing pole. Asan charges in, Bank Sabadell, P3, best lap, 137.916, just 0.912 off pole. Taipon charges hard, battling for P4, the pressure mounts. Asan, in Elf, battles fiercely, holding P3, eyes set on the leaders. Asan surges ahead, 0.02 seconds in the lead. Seat roaring. "10 minutes left. Tension rises. Drivers push harder. Battles intensify. Positions change." Mickey Wicky rockets to 6th, gaining 0.20 seconds, pushing harder. Asan charges ahead, battling fiercely for P3, closing in fast. Mickey Wicky charges to P6, gaining 0.23 seconds, pushing hard. Mickey Wicky charges to 5th, clocking 141.909, just 4.905 off pole. Repsol battles fiercely, currently in 8th, pushing hard for position. Asan charges to P3, slicing through the field, gaining 0.20 seconds. Minced beef charges into 7th, setting a blistering 148.484, 11.480 off pole. Omar Rodriguez charges to P6, gaining 0.26 seconds, pushing hard. Asan, in Repsol, pushes hard, closing in on P2, just 0.10 seconds behind. Asan surges ahead, 0.41 seconds clear in Kamsa. Pure adrenaline. Asan rockets ahead, stretching the lead to 0.80 in Europe car.
Asan storms to provisional pole with a blistering 136.821.
Asan surges ahead, 0.02 seconds clear in Elf, pushing for the lead. Minced Beef charges hard, battling for position 8, relentless on the track. Minced Beef surges ahead, gaining 1.90 in Bank Sabadell. Incredible speed. Five minutes left. Tension rises. Drivers push limits. Battles intensify. It's now or never. Minced Beef rockets to P8, clocking a 146.072, chasing the leaders hard. Omar Rodriguez charges through, holding strong at P6, eyes on the prize. Eight Kurd charges forward, battling fiercely in P7, eyes on the prize. Eight Kurd surges ahead, gaining 1.92 in La Caixa. What a move! Kurd rockets to 6th, clocking a blistering 140.474, just 3.653 off pole. Tip-on battles fiercely in P4, closing in on the podium. Tharaxo charges into 3rd, closing in fast, just 0.21 seconds behind.
Tharaxim surges ahead, gaining 0.14 in La Caixa. What a move!
Tharaxo charges to 3rd, clocking 137.224, just 0.403 off pole. Omar Rodriguez charges in Repsol, 5th place, gaining 0.28 seconds. Minced Beef charges forward, now in 8th, gaining 0.16 seconds. Philip charges in Renault, battling fiercely for P2, eyes locked on the leader. Eight Kurd storms to P6, gaining 0.10 seconds, relentless pursuit. 8, Kurd charges ahead, gaining 0.22 in Lakhia. Philip charges hard, closing in on P1. The battle heats up. Qualifying session extends. Drivers push harder, tension skyrockets, clock ticking down. Drivers battle fiercely at Circuit de Barcelona, fierce winds adding to the intensity. Asan leads the pack, charging ahead, eyes on the prize. Philip charges hard, battling for second place, closing in fast. Tharaxel from Spain charges into third, closing in on the leaders. T-Pon charges hard, battling for P4, relentless and fierce. Omar Rodriguez charges through the pack, now battling fiercely in 5th place. Kurd charges hard, battling fiercely for P6, pushing the limits. Mickey Wiki charges hard from Tenya, battling for position 7 now. A Hassan bolts to the front, leading the pack as the race ignites. T-Pon battles fiercely in P3, closing in on the leaders. Hassan rockets in Renault, battling fiercely for 2nd place. T-Pon in Repsol charges hard, claiming 3rd place, pushing for more. Hassan charges forward, eyes locked on the leader, P2 and closing fast. T-Pon battles fiercely in Kamsa, holding strong in 3rd place. Hassan charges in, La Caixa, seizing 2nd place, closing in fast. T-Pon charges hard, battling for 3rd, closing in on the leaders. T-Pon charges to P2, closing in on the leader. What a move! Faraxo charges ahead, battling fiercely in P3, closing the gap. T-Pon in Elf holds 2nd, 0.3 seconds clear of Faraxo, battling fiercely. Faraxo charges P3, closing in on T-Pon just 0.2 seconds back. Omar Rodriguez charges in 5th, closing in on Philip, just 0.6 seconds back. Faraxo charges P3, closing in on T-Pon just 0.3 seconds back. T-Pon holds 2nd, 0.2 seconds clear of Faraxo. Fierce battle brewing. T-Pon takes the lead, charging to P1. T-Pon drops to P2 as Faraxo takes the lead. T-Pon overtakes Faraxo, seizing P1 in a stunning move. Faraxo charges hard, battling fiercely in 2nd place, eyes on the leader. Philip charges forward, closing in on Faraxo, just 1.5 seconds behind. Faraxo in Renault storms to P2, clocking a best lap of 140.273. Chasing the leader. T-Pon in P2, clocking a 140.206, just 1.170 seconds from the fastest lap. T-Pon dives into the pits, currently in P8, strategy shift underway. Philip charges hard in P2, closing in on the leader. Tip-on charges forward, battling fiercely in 8th place, eyes on the prize. Kurd battles hard in 7th, clocking a 2:09.226, still chasing the leaders. "40 minutes left. Tension builds. Drivers push limits, racing for glory." Asan charges P5, closing in on Mickey Wiki, just 2.1 seconds back. Tharaxo leads Repsol, 2.2 seconds ahead of Philip, 0.8 faster last lap. Asan and Repsol charges forward, closing in on 5th, just 1.1 behind Mickey Wiki. Omar Rodriguez charges hard, battling for P3, closing in fast. Asan charges, closing in on Mickey Wiki, just 0.8 seconds back. Mickey Wiki charges in La Caixa, 4th place, 0.4 ahead of Asan. Asan charging in Europe car, closing in on Mickey Wiki for P5, 0.2 seconds back. Asan storms past Mickey Wiki, claiming 4th position. Mickey Wiki charges through the pack, battling fiercely for P5. Asan charges in Renault, closing in on Omar Rodriguez, just 1.5 seconds behind. Omar Rodriguez holds P3, 0.9 seconds clear of Asan, pushing hard. Asan charges in P4, closing in on Omar Rodriguez, just 0.7 seconds back. Philip, in Bank Sabadell, charges hard, now just 3.1 seconds behind Tharaxo in 2nd. Asan charging hard in P4, just 0.2 seconds behind Omar Rodriguez. Omar Rodriguez battles fiercely at P3, just 0.1 seconds ahead of Asan. Omar Rodriguez slips to 4th, Asan charges into 3rd. Philip chases hard at P2, 3.9 seconds behind Tharaxo, who's gaining. Mickey Wiki charges in Renault, fighting hard for P5. Faraxo leads Bank Sabadell, 4 seconds clear of Philip in P2. Asan charges hard, battling for third place, wheels spinning, adrenaline surging. "35 minutes left. The tension builds. Drivers push harder. Positions change rapidly. Minced beef battles hard, holding 5th place, eyes on the podium. Philip charges in second, 4.9 seconds behind Faraxo on lap 7. Minced beef charges hard, battling for P5, pushing through the pack. Faraxo charges ahead in Bank Sabadell, claiming P1 with fierce determination. Asan in La Caixa charges to P3, clocking a blistering 138.392, just 0.949 shy of fastest lap. Minced beef in 5th, clocking a 147.344, chasing the leaders hard. Asan in Elf battles fiercely, holding P3 with relentless determination. Faraxo storms to P1, dominating the track with fierce precision. Minced beef charges through New Holland, now battling for P5. Mickey Wiki charges in P4, clocking a 142.953, chasing the leaders hard. Asan in Europe car charges hard, pushing for second on lap 8. Mickey Wiki charges in La Caixa, battling fiercely for 4th place. Philip charges P2, clocking a blistering 137.838, just 0.395 seconds shy of fastest. Faraxo leads the pack, charging ahead with fierce determination. Mickey Wiki charges in 4th, battling hard in the Renault. Minced beef charges into fifth, pushing hard for a podium finish. "30 minutes to go. The tension builds. Drivers push harder. Positions tighten. Philip, in Elf, charges hard, battling fiercely for P2. He's relentless. Minced beef charges hard, battling for P5, fierce and relentless. Asan rockets in Rexel, P3, nails a blistering 137.123. Philip charges hard, closing in on the leader, P2, and gaining fast. Minced beef battles fiercely, holding fifth in New Holland. Eyes on the prize. Mickey Wiki charges forward from Kenya, battling hard in P4. Philip charges in Renault, battling for P2, relentless and fierce. Asan charges in Renault, battling forcefully for third place. Philip charges hard, closing in on the leader, P2, in fierce pursuit. Taraxo rockets to P1, commanding the track with fierce precision. Philip charges forward, closing the gap, eyes set on first place. Minced beef charges ahead, battling fiercely for P5. The pressure intensifies.
Taraxo flies out of the pits.
Philip hot on his heels. The Raxo blasts ahead in the Renault, charging for P1. Asan rocks out of the pits, charging back into the race. Minced beef charges through the pack, now fifth and gaining ground fast. Philip charges hard, closing in on the leader, the gap shrinking fast. Mickey Wiki charges forward, battling fiercely for third place. Mickey Wiki storms out of the pits, racing back into action. Minced Beef rockets into P5, gaining ground fast. The pressure's on. Mickey Wiki charges in Repsol. Fierce battle, now fourth on lap 12. Asan charges ahead, battling fiercely for P3, eyes locked on the leaders. Mickey Wiki charges hard, battling fiercely in P4. Minced Beef rockets out of pits. Vlad B dives in at 10th place. Asan charges through lap 13, holding strong in P3. Philip charges hard in Lacaisha, now battling for second. Mickey Wiki charges in Renault, P4, best lap 142.147, chasing the leader. Minced Beef charges into fifth on lap 12, gaining ground fast. Mickey Wiki charges forward from Kenya, battling fiercely for fourth place. Theraxo charges ahead in Kamsa, holds P1. Relentless pursuit continues. Minced Beef rockets through the pack, charging hard from P5 in Elf. Asan rockets through the pack, now third in Lacaisha. Minced Beef charges through lap 13, seizing P5 with fierce determination. Theraxo in Repsol charges ahead, taking the lead, blazing past competitors. Philip charges hard in seat, battling fiercely for P2. Minced Beef charges forward, battling for fourth. The pressure mounts. Mickey Wicky charges hard, battling for P4, eyes locked on the podium. "20 minutes left. The drivers are pushing hard, adrenaline surging, the tension builds. Philip charges forward, closing in on the leader, fierce determination fueling his drive. Mickey Wicky charges hard, battling fiercely for P4, no holds barred. Minced beef in La Caixa charges to P5, clocking a 146.776, chasing the leader. Asan battles fiercely, holding third, eyes on the leaders, pushing hard. Minced beef charges hard, slicing through the pack, now P5. Theraxo takes the lead, charging ahead, leaving competitors in the dust. Philip charges hard in Elf, battling fiercely for P2. Minced beef charges forward, battling fiercely in fifth place. Mickey Wicky charges hard, battling for P4, relentless on the track. Asan charges in Kamsa, P3, closing the gap to Philip at 4.8 seconds. Minced beef charges hard, battling for P5, fierce determination in every turn. Asan charges in third, closing the gap on Philip, just 3.7 seconds back. Mickey Wicky charges in Repsol, battling fiercely for P4. Philip widens the gap, 3.4 seconds clear of Asan in P2. Mickey Wicky charges through the pack, now fourth and closing in fast. Minced beef charges hard in Europe car, battling fiercely for P5. "15 minutes left. Tension rising. Drivers pushing to the limit. Battles intensifying. Asan charges forward, now just 2.9 seconds behind Philip in third. Mickey Wicky charges hard, battling fiercely for P4. Asan charges in Repsol, battling fiercely for P3, closing in fast. Philip charges ahead, 2.7 seconds clear of Asan in second place. Minced Beef charges in Lacaisha, closing in on Mickey Wicky, just 0.7 seconds back. Asan charges hard at P3, closing in on Philip in P2. Minced Beef charges hard, closing in on Mickey Wicky in P4. Asan charges ahead in the Renault, battling fiercely for third. Minced Beef charges hard, closing in on Mickey Wicky in fifth place. Asan charges hard, 1.6 seconds behind Philip in third place. Mickey Wicky charges in Bank Sabadell, battling hard for P4. Asan charges in New Holland, closing in on Philip, just 1.5 seconds behind. Mickey Wicky charges ahead, battling fiercely for P4 in Elf. Asan charges in Renault, closing in on Philip just 0.8 seconds back. Philip in seat holds P2, 0.8 seconds clear of Asan charging hard. Asan charges in third, closing the gap to Philip, just 0.9 seconds behind. Philip charges in Bank Sabadell, P2, 0.8 seconds clear of Hassan. Philip drops to P3 as Hassan charges ahead to claim P2. Teo Ig blasts out of the pits, racing back into the action. Mickey Wicky charges hard, battling fiercely in P4, gaining ground fast. Minced Beef fights hard, charging into 5th place, closing in on the leaders. Mickey Wicky in Repsol charges forward, closing in on Philip in 3rd. Philip battles fiercely, holding 3rd, eyes locked on the leaders. Mickey Wicky charges, closing the gap, just 1.6 seconds behind Philip in 4th. Theraxo leads to pack, blazing ahead, commanding the race, pure dominance. Minced Beef rockets out of the pits, charging back into the fray. Hassan charges forward, battling fiercely in 2nd place, eyes locked on the leader. Theraxo storms out of the pits. Philip grabs 3rd place. Hassan rockets out of the pits, chasing the leaders hard. Hassan battles hard at P2. Philip charges out of the pits. Minced Beef rockets through the pack, now battling for P5 in Italy. Theraxo leads in Kamsa, charging ahead, pushing the limits, commanding the track. Minced Beef rockets through the pack, now in 5th with Europe Car. Hassan charges hard in Bank Sabadell, battling fiercely for 2nd place. Mickey Wicky charges hard, battling for P4, relentless on the attack. Hassan charges hard, closing in on the leader, ready to strike for P1. Mickey Wicky rockets out of the pits, charging back into the race. Minced Beef charges forward, now in 5th on lap 21. Mickey Wicky in Renault charges to P4, clocks a 141.545, chasing the leaders. Teo Ig charges forward in 8th, battling fiercely in his Renault. . 5 minutes left. Tension mounts. Drivers push limits. Positions shake up. It's all on the line. Mickey Wicky charges P4, closing in on Philip, only 2.1 seconds back. Minced Beef charges forward in Elf, battling fiercely for P5. Philip charges hard, closing in on P2. The crowd erupts. Asan charges in Repsol, pushing hard, closing in on the leader. Philip, in Repsol, charges forward, battling hard for third place. Mickey Wicky charges forward, battling fiercely in fourth place. Eyes on the podium. Minced Beef surges, slicing through the pack, now fifth for Europe Car. Asan charges forward, battling hard in second place, closing in on the leader. Minced Beef charges ahead in the Renault, battling fiercely for P5. Asan storms into P2, chasing down the leader with fierce determination. Minced Beef charges ahead, battling fiercely for fourth place. Asan charges in Bank Sabadell, battling fiercely for P2. Mickey Wicky battles fiercely in La Caixa, charging hard at P4 on lap 25. Philip charges hard in New Holland, battling fiercely for third place. Asan charges in Repsol, battling fiercely for P2. Minced Beef charges forward, battling fiercely for fourth place. Philip charges forward, battling fiercely for P3, closing in on the leaders. The Raxo crosses the finish line, seizing victory in a stunning display. Asan charges to P2, pushing hard for the lead. Minced Beef charges ahead, clinching 5th place with fierce determination. Philip holds P3. Mickey Wicky battles hard for 4th. Fierce competition.